Hey, Brittany.
What, Bryan?
It's gonna be May.
Actually, it is May.
Oh, shit, it's May.
Can you just talk in that voice for the whole episode?
You got it, babe.
Actually, don't. I really don't like it.
What you don't like about it?
Oh my god, it's annoying.
You made a mistake.
So, Carlos is having a party on the 8th. I'll bring the booze.
All right.
Carlos looks like he would know how to party.
He does know how to party.
So what the fuck is the weather doing today?
I don't know. It's
like,
just cloudy and
it's
shit.
beautiful. It's May. It's finally like almost summer. Nope. Shitty McGee outside.
Well, you know what?
What?
Jonathan Colton might have to stay inside then.
Yeah, that's right. Today's a...
Yep.
I'm not carrying music. What the hell am I doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to put bushes in here.
So, yeah.
It's fine. You all will bear with me because you don't have anything else to do unless you click away to watch some other video. Which, how dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you come back here this instant? You finish this episode and then you can go on and watch something else.
Oh, boy. So... Guys, we're going to make a new tradition today.
Just gonna let this
a brand new tradition, all right? You guys let me know what you want, if you want to do it. Today, we're going to eat ramen. Why?
Put raw.
But raw
just
ramen.
Crunch into it.
Just make sure you... Actually, that's a snack for a lot of Koreans. Is to eat, like, the raw ramen, but, like, put the MSG sprinkles in it.
Don't. The MSG sprinkles?
Yeah, the flavor. The flavoring.
I love that you call it MSG sprinkles.
That's what it is.
The seasoning?
No, it's MSG sprinkles when that sits its setting.
Okay. That's fine, but I don't like that idea of just eating ramen crunchy like that. That's weird.
Well, that's the best way to celebrate Justin Timberlake's hair.
So I showed you a joke the other day, and you did not get it.
I didn't. I totally did not get it.
It was just a picture of ramen, and it was like, this is an advanced joke. You guys have probably seen it if you're into memes. If you're into this thing called memes.
So, all the memes around.
All the memes.
So, Brittany is a part of several groups that literally all they do is just meme culture.
That's what I do before I go to bed at night. I just lay in bed and look at memes.
My favorite ones are the King of the Hill, Bobby Hill ones that you show me every now and then.
Yeah, I'm in a King of the Hill shitposting group. I want to see an Animal Crossing King of the Hill town.
Oh man, I bet that exists.
If that exists, we have to
Guys,
find it. We have to go to it. Let us know if you want to see that.
Yeah. If you know of a dream code for that, we want to see that.
Yeah, if not, I'll find it. If not, I'll make it. No.
And now we're gonna hack us a 3DS.
Yep.
All right, well, guys,
you could do that too because you can make your characters have the me faces, and you can make the me. Oh my god.
Well, Brittany knows what she's doing.
I'm gonna go delete my other town. We're gonna do a King of the Hill. It's gonna be called Rainy Street. That's the name of the town. I guess it would be called Arlen because that's the actual name of the town, but...
Well, what's the name of the street they live on?
Rainy Street.
Just do, Rainy ST. You could do that.
Well, the name of their town, though, that they live in is Arlen, so that's
that
probably
would
the
fit
name
too.
of
Yeah.
Animal. You guys, new goal. I'm getting to it right now. Fuck all the things I had planned for today. I'm playing more Animal Crossing, just not on camera.
Yeah. Well, guys, every day's a National Something Day, and today's no different. I'm just gonna...
I'm so excited.
I'm just going to let Brittany fantasize about her King of the Hill town while we go through this.
I'm not even listening anymore. I'm just like...
So, of course, today is National May Day.
It's gonna be May Day.
Yes.
Sorry.
In the ancient calendars, May 1st was the first day of summer. This was cause for celebration, and on one of the more popular rituals was harvesting flowers and giving them to neighbors and strangers in cone-shaped baskets. These May baskets became more commonly known as May Day baskets. The current tradition is observed by hanging cone-shaped basket of full of flowers or other gifts on the outside doorknob, and then knocking or ringing the doorbell, and then running away. Well, it's better than finding shit on your door.
Yeah, definitely.
I've never seen or heard of that before, but okay.
That seems like an old, maybe pagan tradition.
Yeah.
I know, okay, we didn't mention this yesterday, but I think it kind of goes hand in hand with today because it's celebrated like around like at night, midnight or whatever. So April 30th is a major holiday if you're pagan or Wiccan. I used to be Wiccan a long time ago, so I'm trying to remember what I had learned, and I think the name of it is like Samhain.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, but it's like basically when you're pagan or Wiccan, your year is broken up into two parts. It's the light part and the dark part. The dark part is obviously the winter, and that's when you give thanks to the god of the hunts because, you know, in the olden days you had to hunt for your food. But in the light part of the year, you give thanks to the goddess of fertility because, you know, like animals are breeding and you grow plants. And so to celebrate it, farmers would basically have sex in their fields because it would promote fertility, you know, so that their crops would grow really big and strong. And there's just like a really big feast, of course. And you're supposed to offer up like your nicest like livestock to the gods to promote like healthy stock for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
That was a little bit that I know about it.
And that's when Jonathan Colton came down from the clouds.
Yeah. And put a modern twist on it.
Yep.
It's kind of like, I'm sure the backstory of 1st of May.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Outdoor fucking starts today. Also, it's just warm enough outside that you can just have sex outside if you want to.
Yep, exactly. Which is nice.
Which is nice. So, there's that as well. But, yeah. And if there's anybody who is actively pagan or Wiccan, I apologize if I got some of that wrong. It's just kind of like what I remember from what I read a long time ago.
Yeah, sorry. This is like the one religion I really don't know jack squat about, so I can't really help you there.
Yeah, I think I mostly got it correct. There might be a couple of things I got wrong.
I'm pretty good about the main three, like the main three like Western religions. Three. And I know a little bit about Buddhism, but
what are the main Western religions?
Islam, Judaism, and Christianity.
Oh, okay.
Which are basically the same fucking religion, but, you know, whatever. Which is why I know so much about them, because they overlap.
They're slightly different in some aspects.
It's basically the name.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I was a kid, I remember like asking my mom. I grew up in a very religious area. I'm sure I've mentioned that before. I asked my mom. I was like, "What's like who's right and who's wrong?" And she's like, everybody is the same. They're just arguing over what to call it. Yeah. Is what she told me. Yeah. That was her simplistic answer to me as a kid. And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense.
So the fun fact is that C is like 90% right.
Yeah. My mom's not very religious. Although I think she gets religious in times of like need when she is like feeling really down about herself and she doesn't know like what to do in her life. She'll get kind of religious. And she went to Christian school, like a private school when she was younger. Yeah. So she actually knows a little bit more than I give her credit for. But she didn't like force me to do anything as a kid, so I just kind of ran loose like a heathen. Yeah, most of my family was pretty religious, so I went to church growing up. I didn't. I only went to church if I spent the night with a friend, and then we went to church the next day, and I was like, oh my god, it's so boring.
Well, the churches that you would have gone to would have been way more terrible than the churches I went to for the most part.
Yeah. No, I'm sure there's some churches out there that are really nice. But
there's some creepy ones that are really nice too, though.
Like, that's true. There's like churches where we grew up that were like, they handle snakes and stuff, though. It's like,
gotta watch out for that.
I don't know about this.
I never went to one of those, but I drove by one all the time.
Yeah, like you know which ones they are. I never went to them either, but like we knew which ones they were.
Yeah, so like one time I did have to go to one.
Yeah.
And that's because I had a friend who went to that church.
Oh, I done fucked up.
And no. And that was a strange experience. But yeah, that's not it. Speaking of
we just like totally went off the rails talking about religion, which didn't have any. Well, I guess May Day was.
Yeah, a little bit. You found a way, Brittany.
Sorry about that.
Well, today is also National Foster Care Day, dedicated to all the children in the U.S. foster care system. National Foster Care Day on the first Tuesday in May encourages everyone to wear blue and raise their voices to show their support for foster youth everywhere.
Right on.
So. I mean, I actually didn't know any foster children growing up.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they were like in the situation where they were adopted by their foster parents.
Okay.
Like at one point they were a foster child and then they were adopted.
So we have a friend who's in that situation, i.e. as a foster parent.
Yeah.
And
so apparently adopting a child is really expensive and most people can't afford it, which is
Mm-hmm.
really unfortunate. It's like, well, there's so many children that need homes.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you making it so fucking expensive for normal people who are good people
Mm-hmm.
can't adopt? That's what happened to my art teacher as well. She had an established career and so did her husband, but she was in her late 40s and they told her she was too old to adopt in
Mhm.
America. It wasn't like a financial issue for her. So she ended up going to Guatemala to adopt her son.
That's crazy.
And yeah, she was like, she just fucking learned Spanish in her spare time and then flew down to Guatemala all by herself to adopt this baby and was down there for like a month and then came back with him. And now he's like grown.
That's crazy.
Weird. Yeah.
Well, Brittany, that's not it
doing
for
over
today.
here?
We got more stuff today. Here's a real fun national day. Real fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun with this one.
Okay.
It's top tier fun. It's National Law Day.
It's the law!
It's the law. I'm the law.
You're breaking the law!
By the way, Hutch started making that joke while I was writing this one down.
Really?
Yeah,
Did
I was
he
like,
know?
wow.
Did he know or was he
No,
just
he had
like...
no idea. He was just in the kitchen just making law jokes.
Well, he loves that joke though.
I
so-
know. Just perfect timing, though.
Yeah.
Anyways, this day allows all Americans to reflect on their personal rights and liberties, which are enjoyed and exercised daily. Sure.
Yeah.
For some of us.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, if you're white and rich, definitely.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want.
I got the white part down. Definitely not rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get away with some things then.
Yeah. But, yeah. So, you can... That should reflect Bryan. I just said I almost
That
talked about
should reflect Bryan.
I almost talked about myself in the third person. My God.
Yeah.
But that should reflect Brittany and I's opinions on that subject. Uh-oh. Let's see.
No, that's not what I want at all.
So scoot it over some?
Yeah, I think it's going to have to take out this tree. I can never tell how big something's going to be until... Like,
Yeah.
All right, let's put it right here. We'll just have to take out this tree.
All right. Well, Brittany, this next one is way more fun. Way more fun. And I really do mean it this time.
Okay.
Today is National Chocolate Parfait Day.
Chocolate parfait.
I think that one's okay. Just put a bush in the other spot.
Yeah. Okay.
Enjoying a delicious chocolate parfait would be a perfect way to end your day. Parfait literally means perfect in French. There are a couple of ways to make parfaits. The traditional French style uses sugar syrup, eggs, cream, and the American style layers parfait cream, ice cream, and flavored gelatin in a tall, clear glass topped with whipped cream, fruit, and liqueurs. The parfait has recently taken a wholesome turn using yogurt layered with nuts and fresh fruits instead of ice cream and sugary syrups. I don't really give a shit. All of those are good. Just give me parfait.
Oh, yeah, I love parfaits. Delicious.
Whether it's the sugary kind, the yogurt kind, the French kind.
Or the McDonald's kind.
Yeah, whatever. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Well, this next one today is National Mother Goose Day.
Mother of God. I thought that's what you were about to say.
What?
Mother of God Day.
Mother of God Day.
Mother Goose Day.
This day honors Mother Goose, the imaginary author of
Imaginary?
Yep. Of a collection of fairy tales and nursery rhymes we loved as children. Mother Goose is often illustrated as an elderly countrywoman in a tall hat and shawl, but she is also sometimes depicted as a goose wearing a bonnet.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just do?
I accidentally.
Your depth perception is so bad.
Your depth perception is so bad. That's fine. I got more bushes. I'll get another
I
one.
know you do.
I'll go get another one. I'll be right back.
I'll do it better.
What's your favorite Mother Goose rhyme?
I don't have one.
I don't know if this is Mother Goose, but...
That's my main problem.
Okay, you know what? I lied. This is what I like. There's this book where it combined like every Mother Goose rhyme pretty much.
Okay.
And it was called Each Peach Pear Plum. And it was my favorite book ever as a kid.
Peach Pear Plum. That sounds fun.
Yeah, and I remember the beginning of the story goes, Each peach pear plum, I spied Tom Thumb. And then it was like a picture with like Tom Thumb. And then the next page was like Tom Thumb in the cupboard, I spy Mother Hubbard. And like the pictures were cool because like you could see the next thing that they were going to see, but you could also see the last thing. And it was kind of like a sort of I spy sort of thing where it's like you look at the picture and be like, what's going to be next? It was cool.
So what's some more famous Mother Goose things? Because I'm drawing a blank.
Okay, so the one I was about to say that I wasn't sure was actually Mother Goose or not, but it was the one about the kittens who lost their mittens.
Okay, yeah, I'm aware of that one.
I don't know. They're just like, they're really short little poems.
All right.
Tom Thumb's one, Baby Bunting, Mary Had a Little Lamb. I think that's...
Okay, well, Mary Had a Little Lamb's pretty famous, yeah.
I think that's also a
song.
Or a Mother Goose thing.
Well,
I don't know, they're just songs and rhymes.
That's not it today. We got 2 more national days.
The Woman Who Lived in a Shoe, that's one.
That one, okay, I know that one. That one's my favorite.
The Woman Who Lived in the Shoe?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we almost went to that shoe house.
What shoe house?
That shoe house that's in New York. We talked about going there once.
I don't know about a shoe house.
Oh, I'm going to have to remind you.
Because if there is a shoe house, we fucking are going to it. I don't know what you're thinking.
We were talking about going to it a while back. But yeah, there's this house that's in the shape of a shoe.
I want to go to that right now.
Yeah.
Cancel the show. Buy me a plane ticket to the shoe house. Because I love weird roadside attractions like that.
That's what this is. It totally is that.
God, I love it so much. You know, there's a giant chest of drawers in North Carolina that we need to go see.
We need to go to that. Oh, I know exactly where that's at. It's in Thomasville, right?
Yeah, it's in Thomasville. It's like where they make furniture.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like Thomasville.
Apparently they make furniture here in North Carolina.
Yeah, they used to.
Boring.
Yeah.
So lame. I have no state pride.
Nope. Well, Brittany, we're also celebrating National Silver Star Service Banner Day. Every May 1st, Americans honor the sacrifices of the combat wounded, ill, and dying service members on Silver Star Service Banner Day.
Silver Star Service Banner Day.
So this would definitely be one of those things where we celebrate like your grandpa and my grandpa actually as well. And anyone who's ever got like a Purple Heart or anything like that, thank you for your service kind of thing. So thank you if you have ever had to give up anything or been injured or whatnot for your service, and we really appreciate it. And our last national day today is National School Principal Day. Yep. That's right.
We had this already.
I didn't catch it.
Neapolitan.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We also have
got both.
Too, yeah.
Well,
School Principal Day.
Throughout the year, these educators assume the commitment and lead our young people to a prosperous future. They support and guide quality teachers and staff, resulting in productive learning environments for our children. And maybe if we had a budget.
So my high school principal was a douche.
Yeah, you had some issues with yours.
He was a douche and a half. Yeah, I had turned him in for sexual harassment. He kept talking about how big my boobs were.
Yeah, I didn't have that problem.
So I fucking turned his ass in. And he got in trouble. Ha! Because, damn.
Yeah.
I was always like, so my junior and senior year, my school got really weird. Like, we used to have set dress codes, which was like, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
But then, my junior and senior year, they were like, oh, you can wear whatever you want. It just depends on the girl.
Cool.
So it was like, well... What?
That's
how
a terrible rule.
Like, there's no set lines, and like, I don't know what I was supposed to wear. And I was wearing like a shirt that was like a V-neck.
Yeah. And
my boobs are pretty fucking big, and they're annoying. Like, I'm saying they're big, but I'm not bragging. They're just annoying.
Yeah.
So I was wearing like, I could wear like the slightest low cut shirt, just the slightest, and I would have cleavage. That's just how big my boobs are.
Yeah.
And I was wearing a V-neck, and he was standing at the top of the stairs, and he saw me coming up the stairs, and he like made a comment about how big my boobs were. And I was like feeling really ill about it, you know?
Yeah.
And so I just like, the whole day I was just like, ooh. Like, it just made me feel really weird and uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't think like, basically, I didn't really think that anything bad had happened. And it wasn't, like, the worst thing that could have happened either, I guess. Yeah. But I just felt really weird about it. So I told my mom. My mom was like, oh, we're going to the Board of Education right now. So we, we went and told them, like, the school rules, and they were like, what? Like, they didn't even realize that he had made that rule where he could wear whatever he wanted, just depending on the girl. They were like, what the fuck? But yeah, he got in trouble for it. So I was lucky that in that situation, something was done about it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I know a lot of times that shit just goes under the rug, you know? But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to bring up bad things about school principal day.
Oh, you're fine.
I've just had an assortment of really terrible principals.
My last one wasn't great, but she wasn't bad either.
Uh-huh.
But the couple I've had before that, they knew me really well. I got in trouble a lot.
Yeah.
So I was always at the principal's office, and I just, out of all the teachers, I had a relationship. I actually still had a relationship with the principal.
Mm-hmm.
Like most students really don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
But, so, it was interesting.
Yeah.
Nothing bad really, but yeah. I can't tell you how many times I spent an afternoon at the principal's office, though.
Yeah, I never got in trouble in school.
Well, Brittany, that's it for National Days. Let's go ahead and jump right into birthdays.
Birthdays!
Birthdays! If it's your birthday today, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you being here every day, especially, though, on your birthday. Today, we're celebrating Tim Mcgraw's birthday.
Ooh, Tim Mcgraw.
Brittany saw this one coming ahead of time.
Well, I was thinking, because immediately I was like, Sharpshooter Mcgraw. And I was like, why do I think of that? But then I realized there was a cartoon character called Quick Draw Mcgraw. Who was like a horse or something.
Yeah, and he had guns.
I'm a sheriff. Look at me, I'm a sheriff.
But, yeah, he turns 51 years old today, born in 1967. Oof. The multi-platinum singer, actor, and songwriter who had 11 albums reached #1 on the country Billboard, including Not a Moment Too Soon. He also pursued acting gigs as well, including The Kingdom and in the 2015 film Tomorrowland. I still want to see Tomorrowland.
I just caught a frog, but you were too busy talking about Tim Mcgraw.
Good old Tim Mcgraw is going to not give a shit about your frog. I don't know.
Well,
how's your frog?
Fuck Tim Mcgraw.
Anywho,
I like my frog.
Our last birthday today is Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson.
He turns 49 years old today, born in 1969. The stylistic director, known for his witty dialogue and exquisitely decorated sets, he first received attention for his 1998 film Rushmore and in his 2001 film The Royal Tenenbaums. Then went on to gain a wider audience for films such as The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, The Darjeeling Limited. I've never even heard of that.
I have. That's the one I was telling you that I hadn't seen yet.
Okay.
I don't know how to say it though.
It looks like Darjeeling. And The Grand Budapest Hotel, which is actually one of my favorites. But yeah, we actually, a few weeks ago, we talked about seeing his brand new movie, Isle of Dogs.
Isle of Dogs is pretty good.
Fantastic Mr. Fox, though, is still my favorite movie by him.
I like Moonrise Kingdom as well.
Moonrise Kingdom's great.
But Fantastic Mr. Fox is my favorite.
So Moonrise Kingdom is great because it also has Bruce Willis in it.
Yeah.
And it has...
You never would think there'd be Bruce Willis in a Wes Anderson movie.
No, absolutely not. I also liked... who else was in that? I just forgot his name. He's the main character of Fight Club.
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton's also in that movie, and it's really good.
Brad Pitt.
He wears... Brad Pitt. He wears a Boy Scout outfit the entire movie.
Yeah, he's like...
Because
he's a leader of the Boy Scouts or whatever.
It's great.
Or I guess it's not the Boy Scouts. It's
but something similar.
Some other scouts.
Finally, if you have the horse named Clyde in your town...
Clyde!
He likes flashy and colorful things, but nothing rock. Don't get him any rock things. He does not like to rock and roll.
No rock and roll for me.
Just flashy and colorful. And that's it for today, Brittany. We got through those relatively quickly.
Sweet.
So I'm surprised.
Well, I'm gonna just assess a fossil.
Assess that fossil.
Assess these fossils.
Let's see if it's the right one. Come on,
It's not. Just don't even hold your breath.
Damn it.
Blah, blah.
Yeah. Nope.
Alright, so the last thing I wanted to do is I just was going to draw some money out of the bank and go pay off our topiary.
Our tulip topiary?
Yes, and then we can call it a day.
Oh, yeah.
Call it a
Call
day.
it a day.
Call it a day.
Oh, man. So, I kind of want to get a PlayStation 4.
Why? So we can play the games that we bought that we don't have a PlayStation 4 for?
Yeah, the only game we own is Crash Bandicoot Trilogy. We could also just return the Crash Bandicoot Trilogy and get it for Switch instead, because we have a Switch.
But we... What do you mean return it?
What I'm saying is, like, sell it and get...
Oh, okay.
And get the money to the Switch version. That's an option. That's all I'm saying. I still want a PS4 anyways, though.
I don't know how much I need to pay. Wait, hold on a second. You can do a coupon exchange here? Coupon exchange.
I don't know what that means.
It means you can exchange it for...
Wow, you can get bells for all them coupons.
Whoa!
Well,
let's exchange like 30. We can get 90,000 bells.
I mean, we don't really need it, but sure. Alright. Brittany just felt like doing it.
I want to. Apparently there's a going rate for it. I've never done that before.
I did not know.
Yeah, we'll get more coupons.
I know we will. I'm not really worried about it.
I ain't scared of you, and I ain't worried about it either. Today I felt totally off. Like, you can just call this episode Lost, because I'm like walking around, cannot remember what I'm supposed to be doing.
You can't remember where anything is, and
yeah, I don't know. I did not have a plan today. I was just kind of wandering around.
Oh, you're fine. That's me every day of my life.
So normally I have it together, but today just was...
Get it together. Get it together.
I was just lost today.
And the eternal words of Osaka, get it together.
Alrighty. Well, tomorrow we're going to have a topiary. And then we'll plant more topiaries in other places.
That's beautiful.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Build it beautiful. Squarespace did not have anything to do with this. Oh my god.
Don't give them free advertisement. They do not pay us.
They don't.
And they don't give us free websites or anything.
Nope. Well, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't go to Squarespace. Stay right here on our YouTube channel. Go watch some videos. We love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.